Have you ever wondered what mindfulness really is? I have found by talking to a lot of other TBI survivors and even my coaching clients that the confusion between meditation and mindfulness is a lot. Most people don't understand the difference, how you can use both of these tools separate and together, and how they can really help you in your daily life to relieve anxiety and even depression. If you want to know, keep watching this video. Hello, my TBI Thrivers. I'm Beckett. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about mindfulness. What is it? How do I use it? And how does it help? A lot of people are confused about mindfulness and what it really is, and they even confuse it with meditation. There are actually two very separate modalities and tools that you could use to navigate your healing journey. I am actually a certified mindfulness facilitator. So my training was in using mindfulness for clinical reasons. We helped people who were dealing with cancer go through chemo and all sorts of things like that. So I have a little background in this, and why I got into that and why I got certified was it really helped me in my own brain injury deal with my anxiety and depression and really navigate those in a way I didn't know that was possible. So what is mindfulness, right? You hear that term a lot, and personally I don't really like the term because it sounds like your mind is full, which is actually the opposite of what we want to do, right? It's actually allowing your mind to not attach to things. So there's different ways to practice mindfulness, but let's stick with the definition. The brief idea is you want to allow yourself to feel your feelings, whatever they are, but not so much attach to them or add to them. It's kind of the basics. And I should add this, it keeps you more in the present moment. That's the basics of mindfulness. Now I'm trying to keep these videos short, so we could go much further and deeper into this, but I want to keep these under 10 minutes if I can. So I just want to touch on the basics. How do I practice mindfulness? Well, there's a couple different ways actually to practice it. You can do mindfulness guided imagery, which I have a couple on this channel. The healing imagery meditation that you can find on the channel, that's a mindfulness guided imagery. Mindfulness guided imagery takes you to a location. It could be various locations, the ocean, it could be down some stairs into a cave. There's a lot of them, and if you just Google mindfulness guided imagery, you'll find them. That's to kind of take you out of the present moment you're in and get you practicing and focused on one thing, your body, your breathing, and just being mindful and present. So it's a good introduction to mindfulness. The other way we want to use mindfulness in our daily lives is when we're doing everyday chores. That's the easiest place to start. Okay? So when I talk to my TBI survivors that I coach or group that I run, I have them find something that they already love to do. What is it you already love to do? Do you love washing the dishes? Do you love doing the laundry? Do you love taking a shower? Do you love going for a walk? Like anything, it can be anything. It could be something small. Do you love petting your dog? Do you love spending time with your child? I mean, we could go on and on. Whatever it is you love, you practice mindfulness. How do I do that? It's very simple. You be present in that moment, and you really just observe everything you can. Let's say, for instance, you love doing the dishes. Okay? And I know in this day and age we have dishwashers, so, it may not be one of your favorite things. Then I want you to pay attention to, what does the water feel like? How does the sponge feel in your hands? What does the dishes feel like? What are you hearing? Are you smelling a scent from the soap? How is your body feeling when you're doing it? All of these things play into that moment. And that really, in essence, is mindfulness. It's totally immersing yourself in that moment and not thinking about anything else. Another great exercise that I give my groups that I work with is every time they take a shower, take a mindful shower. Think about how you're feeling before you get in your shower. Check in with yourself. And then when you get into your shower, what does the water feel like on your body? How does the soap feel? How does it feel to put your hands in your hair and put shampoo if you can do that? How do your feet feel on the wet floor or tile? Does it feel cold? Does it feel hot? How is your breathing? And then I have them end that exercise by taking a deep breath and thinking of anything that they want to release, any emotions, any anxiety, and closing their eyes and allowing the water to run over you and just take that anxiety with it down the drain. So those are really simple exercises to get you started. How does mindfulness help? It's really simple. By being present in exactly what you're doing, your brain doesn't have the capacity to run off and worry and get agitated and think about other things that can boost your anxiety or even sink your depression even lower. It's one of those small tools, and there's tons of scientific research on it that I could share with you guys if you're interested. But in a nutshell, it helps you to focus your brain on one thing, and then your brain can't worry and spin off in other areas. So it's actually a really good tool to help both of those things if you're fighting them. We could go much deeper into this, and if you have any questions or you're wondering where else or how else you can do this, please leave a comment down below. I will answer them and I will give you all the resources I have. I would also say apps that are really good for mindfulness is Insight Timer. The Calm app, I believe. There's a lot out there, but my favorites are those two. There's a couple others that I used. I also have, like I said, a mindfulness guided imagery meditation on this channel. You might want to check that out and try that. See if that works for you. Not everything works for everybody, so you got to go with what works for you. That's what's most important. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any other questions about mindfulness, like I said, please drop me a comment. I'd love to hear from it. If you could give this video a nice little like, that would be great because it helps me to reach other survivors and hopefully get this information out there. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hugs and healing.